Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Old Word Friday. It's me, Deanna, your host for today. Since it has been Christmas and New Year's, and I didn't post an Old Word Friday for a couple of weeks now, I'm going to share with you two old words this week. The first word is Welmish. It's an adjective that was popular during 1688, and the word mostly means or mostly describes a pale or sickly color. This is related to people who are ill, who have pale, pasty, sickly looking skin. So, how do you pronounce Welmish? Basically, it's well and mish, similar to well wish, but you're going to flip that W upside down into an M and you get Welmish. Some examples of this word in a sentence are: it was clear she wasn't well with her Welmish complexion, or after riding the roller coaster, the children had a Welmish appearance, or when the plane hit turbulence, many of its passengers turned Welmish. Got it? Good. Now we're moving on to the second word this week. The second word this week is Yelve. This is a noun that was popular during the year 1000 to 1886. Big gap there, but you'll understand why. This word, Yelve, was basically another word or another name for dung fork or garden fork. The pronunciation of Yelve is basically yell with a V, Yelve. An example of this word in a sentence is the farmer swung the Yelve over his shoulder, or the young boy used the Yelve to clean the horse's stall, or my grandmother is set on using her old rusted Yelve instead of getting a new one. Pretty straightforward. It's a tool. It's a name for a tool. So, in my opinion, I like the word Yelve better than dung fork, although dung fork basically explains what a Yelve is without really having to explain what a Yelve is. But I like the word Yelve only because it's a more eloquent sounding word. If you're writing historical fiction, Yelve would probably be a better term to go with than a dung fork or garden fork. As for Welmish, I use this on certain occasions. When I'm not feeling well or when I see someone that's not looking well, I actually use the word Welmish, as in, you don't look so well, you look Welmish, or that person over there looks a little Welmish. Some people know the word, so I don't have to explain it further, but the majority of the time when I use the word Welmish, I have to then follow it up with an explanation on what the word is. So, again, probably not a word to use in common everyday conversation, but I'm not that common, so whatever. Now I bring the questions to you. What do you think about these two words? Have you heard these words in regular conversation, or do you use these words in regular conversation? Let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, remember, stay safe, be creative, and as always, toodles.